All right, so it's a little past midnight. We're gonna go on a little midnight cruise. Oh, look at that. 2, 1, no, it's 1. One cop car just drove by. Not a good sign. Anyway, we're gonna go on a little midnight cruise. I'm gonna put the top down. I have a microphone inside the car. I don't know if you can see it, but if you could see my hand, I'm pointing to it. It's basically right above the boost gauge behind here. That's gonna pick up the interior sound. Is basically what you're listening to right now, hearing me. And when I put the top down, it's gonna be able to pick up the exhaust engine, all the outdoor sounds and everything, but it should be pretty nice. Same sound, picking up my voice, picking up the sounds outside. So I'm not miking up the actual exhaust and engine bay. You're just hearing what I'm hearing, basically. We're gonna go for a drive. I have the exhaust valves shut right now, considering it is midnight and I'm rolling out of my neighborhood right here. But once we get on the road, I will turn the valves open. I guess you could say I'll open up the valves and I'll notate that, and you guys can see if there's a difference that you guys can hear as well. So let's go enjoy this. Right now the top is up. I'll put it down in a few seconds and then we'll open the valves in a bit more and enjoy it, you know? So this is kind of like the first drive that we're going to be doing in a while with the blow-off valve fixed. I swapped the solenoid. I had some issues, as some of you may have known. So I'm going to put the top down right now. And like I said, the valves are closed to start. And then I'll open them maybe after I shift into like third. Do a little on throttle to hear it close and then open. We'll see if we can hear a difference. I've never done it like this yet, so we'll see. We'll keep the windows closed to help the wind noise. So right now the valves are closed. Now I'm going to open them. I hear a noticeable difference. I'm sure you guys can too. It's a very noticeable difference. Compared to that minor on throttle in third, then I opened them in another minor on throttle. It's a very noticeable difference on my end. I'm sure it picks up through the audio, the microphone as well. I'll actually close them again real quick and we'll open them up in a bit so we can see a little bit of a difference. So right now they're closed. And now as we make this left, I'll actually open them. Let's open them real quick. We'll start in second, now they're open. Same thing, light throttle, we're gonna compare it. Do that again with them closed. So now they're closed. Now we're gonna do it one more time with them open. Now it's open. Definitely pretty loud, so I'm gonna try and not be too obnoxious with the downshifts. So yeah, there's a pretty noticeable difference between the valves being open and closed, especially with the top down. I know when the top was up, I used to say like it's not as noticeable. There definitely is. I hear from outside when I did the revving, when I did cold starts, and now we can hear it with the top down driving. It's very, very noticeable. That's the one thing I love about this exhaust. You know, like I said, I was kind of spoiled when I had my Golf R. It came with a valved system. I had an aftermarket exhaust. It was also valved, and I loved being able to kind of keep it toned down, more of like a sports sound, and then open it up when I wanted to. And that's what I get with this as well. Right now, they're open. Definitely waking up some people with those bangs over here past midnight, and those things are pretty damn loud, I'll tell you that. As most of you know, I have the Burbles tuned by Eurocompulsion. It's not the pops and bangs. The pops and bangs is known to be a lot louder. It's kind of like what you're hearing every once in a while, those kind of like gunshot loud. I believe it's like that, but much more consistent. Where the Burbles, it's more or less a little bit of breakup, as I like to call it, or crackle in between shifts when you're letting off the gas. And every once in a while, you get that really loud bang that happens. I don't mind it every once in a while. Right there, fireworks, there we go. You get that every once in a while. Inside, it's not too bad, unless you got the top down, then you really notice. And then you start feeling bad for the other folks outside, like, oh damn, that actually is pretty loud. Sounds naughty, sounds awesome. But again, I wouldn't want that all the time, personally. I like it like this, where it's like once in a while, you get the louder, but most of the time, it's just a nice, simple burble in between shifts. A little bit of exhaust breaking up. Not gonna lie, that is pretty loud with the top down. It is nice to have the ability to close the valves though. But we're gonna keep it open because it sounds pretty good, and I hope it sounds good in the audio coming through here too. Definitely making a ruckus around here. You don't even have to drive fast to make some sounds. actually going to close it again. We'll get a little more driving, a little more casual with the valves closed. So now they're actually closed. We'll start from first again. You can hear that's a pretty noticeable difference. That was over 20 pounds of boost. That was more on throttle fully. You could hear it's fairly quiet. So we'll open it up for the rest of the ride now. Now we're gonna shut the valves off because we got a copper over here. That's the beauty of being able to shut the valves off. Go into incognito mode for a little bit. So we had a little bit. Oh, there's another cop. There's about a couple cops already over. There's another one. So maybe we'll stay in this mode for a little bit in a little stealth mode over here. Valves are still closed. You probably heard a little bit of backfire over there, but it's much more subdued. You really don't hear it that much with the valves closed. You hear that? Like, I'm sure it's picking it up, but I'm inside. It's so tame right now. Like, you hear it, but it's not loud or obnoxious or anything. Even with them open, when the top is up, it's not too crazy. But right now, with the valves closed, it's just like, it's nice, you know? I think we're far enough. We'll open it up now. Right now, hear that difference? Pretty big difference, but I love it. I drive with them open literally probably 99% of the time. I only close them if I'm doing a comparison like this, which I rarely even do. You know, if I'm pulling away at night like I did earlier when it was past midnight, if there's a bunch of cops around, might as well not get some unwanted attention because it is pretty loud, and those bangs, when they do happen, they are pretty damn loud themselves. So once in a while, I'll close them, but most of the time I do drive with it open. It's honestly not that bad. Right now I'm cruising, as you can tell, 4th gear, 2,500 RPM, no drone at all. It probably sounds perfectly fine. As long as the audio is picking up fine, then you'll probably be able to tell that it's not droning or anything, because it sounds perfectly fine in here. But when you get on throttle, that's where it just really livens up. So yeah, this Phase 2 tune is freaking awesome. I've been loving it, enjoying the hell out of it. was a car alarm over there. I might have set someone's car alarm off with that run. A little pull, I think. Right now. There we go. Nice and quiet as we head back into town. So that's gonna be it. Hope you guys enjoyed this little midnight cruise. As always, if you did enjoy it, hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more. You can check out drivendistrict.com if you want to pick up some merch. Always appreciate the support. Comment below. Let me know what you think about the sounds, about the valves open and close and everything. What you think about the drive, if the audio picked up nice and everything, both me talking and the outside sounds. More importantly, the exhaust, the engine. A couple birds chirping, even though it's 12:30 in the morning. So yeah, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Two more cops hiding over there on the left that I just saw. So good thing we shut the valves off. Nice and calm. We didn't get pulled over, which is always a great thing when you're driving around, causing a ruckus like this with those pops and bangs and loud exhaust at, getting close to 1 in the morning almost. So yeah, that's it. Catch you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you guys think.